Your Excellency, what are the most pressing humanitarian needs in Gaza right now?
As you know, after more than 1 month, aggression and genocide, Holocaust against the civilians in Gaza, even in West Bank, for sure that, first of all, medical aids is necessary nowadays for hospitals. Fueling is necessary for hospitals to getting the hospitals functioning and working normally for treatment. Other necessity items for the people, no water, no food. So all kinds of helps it's necessary, to be sent to Palestine and especially to Gaza district.
Okay. So Indonesia has been a steadfast supporter of Palestine. We have provided march, we have supported Palestine on an international level. How do you see Indonesia's role in supporting the Palestinian cause? And what more can we do to help?
To be more honest with you, Indonesia is always stands with Palestine. And we are proud of this country. Their leaders, His Excellency Joko Widodo, diplomacy, Lady Marsudi, about her activities. Defense Minister recently, what he have done, receiving our Palestinian students who have come for scholarship. Parliament, everybody, the people of Indonesia who are visiting our embassy daily for getting, solidarity. And for sure they are sending also donations for Palestine. We are proud of this country. Indonesia is the largest country of OIC. They have able to play more and more in between Asian countries, in UN, in OIC, international organization.
So the boycott of products suspected to be affiliated with Israel has been spreading on social media. This is a form of support for Palestine. Do you think this boycott of Israel products can help stop the conflict?
For sure. For sure it can be. Israel should be isolated, what I believe. Sanctions should be imposed on Israel. A high court should call the Prime Minister of Israel and all generals to be arrested for the crimes they are committing. So I'm calling all international community, all countries to boycott all products, not to deal, because Israel is against a human being. Yeah.
Okay. So Indonesian President Joko Widodo recently attended the Organization of Islamic Conference, and this morning, President Jokowi went to the United States to sit down with President Joe Biden to talk about the results of the conflict.
As I said before, Indonesia is always behind Palestine. His Excellency Joko Widodo, when he went for OIC summit in Riyadh, for sure it's in favor of Palestine. It's in favor, and he's, from his heart, he don't want to see these crimes on the ground. I listened to him carefully. Even, for sure, his message with my president that we will not leave Palestine alone.
Do you think the conversation between President Jokowi and President Biden will help end the conflict?
100%. Indonesia is the largest country of OIC, Islamic countries, Their voice, statement. I remember when Trump decided for Jerusalem as United Capital, Marsudi, she called the American ambassador here and gave one message that we will not accept and we will not deal with that. This is Indonesia. So I believe that any political movement, it will be in favor of Palestine.
So we know that America, United States, and Britain, Western countries, are allies of Israel. They voice support for the Israeli government, and they also consider Israel justified in defending itself after Hamas's attack on October 7. What are your thoughts on this?
Sorry to say that. Biden and who are following him from European countries, they are fighting with Israel against innocent people in Palestine. Who's the victims? Who are suffering since more than 100 years? Biden and other leaders from Europe should understand that they should work for ending this conflict, for peace, if peace will be implemented. Why on 7th October is it suddenly? Because of the activities of Israel, activities of settlers against Jerusalem, against all citizenship in West Bank. Settlers, their activities, killing the people, arresting, destroying houses, sieging Gaza. The life is complicated. So Palestinians are looking for peace, looking to be independent. Biden, if he can understand the international law and regulation, he should work for that, not to be with Israel.
So not too long ago, on November 5th, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah. Do you know the result of the conversation? What did they talk about?
Our president message is very clear. Number one, to end the war, end this killing, and to open the borders for humanitarian assistance and aids, to reach for the victims, for the people who are suffering there, for the hospitals, and also for looking for political solution after that, not to come back again. This is the president's message to the State Minister of United States. What we are seeing the result, the killing is still continuous. It seems that United States is not understanding the message. So nothing concrete have been reached for this discussion. This is what I believe. Yeah.
So we know that there are many factions in Palestine, such as there is Hamas and also Fatah. Has these factions met? Have they talked about the latest situation in Gaza?
Palestinian, all they are united. We have one enemy and one objective: to end the occupation, to reach for self-determination. Jerusalem is our capital. All factions, they believe this is the only way. We have to struggle, and we have to continue struggling. So Hamas or Fatah or others, all they are united, and on the ground we are one vote.
Okay. Has there been communication between Palestine and Israel leaders?
What do you think? At this time, with this killing, not at all. There is no any connection at all with Israeli leaders. They are killers. Netanyahu is the prime minister, and he clearly announced that. You know, if they are talking that we need to end Hamas, but who are suffering now?
The civilians.
Civilians. 11,000, 12,000 now have been over, and they are asking Palestinian people from north part to go to the south part. What does it mean? A new Nakba. 1948 Nakba. And they need to continue. But our people are refusing, and our leaders, they are refusing for this action from Israel. And they will continue struggling.
Is the Palestinian government interested in sitting down and actually talking to the Israeli government?
No, no, not at all. You know, the situation on the ground now is completely different. You know, Israelis, they are not looking for peace. How we have to deal with a government or who are even not giving any chance to accept even ceasefire.
So there are two major hospitals in Gaza. What's the latest condition?
All hospitals have been, you know, there is many who destroy completely, and others who are surrounded by soldiers of Israel, and some attacks, even Indonesian hospital. Some rockets and bombs kill some people, doctors, inside the hospitals. Who believe in that? Who believe in that? And they knows, Israelis knows, and their military, where the bomb it reach. It seems that they understand what they are going to do. It's killing.
So if a two-state solution can be achieved, which version of the Palestinian map does your government want?
We have accepted since 1993 Oslo occur, but Israelis, they destroy all outlook or hope to reach for peace. Yasser Arafat, when he accepted that and shake hands with Ishaq Rabin, they was able to reach for some. Ishaq Rabin had been killed by Israelis extreme leaders. So, two-state solution, you know that, it has been accepted by our leader. But Israelis, according to the 1967 border with East Jerusalem, Yasser Arafat, he lost his life because of Jerusalem during Camp David II. And everybody knows the story. So, Israel is ready for two-state solution? In my opinion, no.
Is Palestine ready?
They are ready. Even they took 2/3 from our land. We accepted to live side by side together because we are having the message for peace. Our land is land for peace. But Israelis, with their followers who are supporting them, they need to make that area and that land always one for killing. And this is the reality.